All right, Kelsey, thank you very much. Hey, we are with one of our regular guests, Dr. Jerome Williams from Red Mountain Animal Clinic this morning, along with Jillian. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
All right, it's great to be here.
When we were talking about what we were going to do for this segment today, we decided to go with something that's really happening at our house right now. And many of you follow our sweet dog, Buddy, our golden retriever. And we had to take Buddy in to see Dr. Williams. There he is, hanging out by the pool. But Buddy has a tumor that we found, and it has been very upsetting. We're very worried about him. But we took him into Dr. Williams because my husband found it. And so what did you see? And it's not abnormal for what Buddy has, is it?
No. Buddy had an enlarged area in the groin, and let me back up. Buddy has several fatty tumors other parts of the body. And fatty tumors are not uncommon in dogs.
But we don't know what causes them, do we?
We don't know what causes them, but it's probably the most common tumor that you're going to see in dogs. And usually they cause no problem. They're benign. Buddy had a large one in the groin area that did not feel like a typical fatty tumor. It felt harder. It's
about I guess the size of a large orange.
Yes, yes.
So it's pretty big.
Yes.
And so when you felt of it, when someone finds these, and oftentimes you can't find them. I mean,
right, that's true.
My husband just accidentally found Buddy's. He was brushing him and had his hand holding him, and he found it. So oftentimes if you don't find them, can they turn into something else?
Fatty tumors are almost always benign, and almost never create a problem except they're space occupying, which means the space they're in can create can
cause other problems.
But
Buddy's looking at you right here like, Dr. Williams, when are we going to get these results back? And that's what we're waiting on. You had to do a biopsy, so talk about what happens.
The tumor did not feel typically fatty tumor. Fatty tumors usually give a little bit. This was hard, like a cucumber almost. And that caused me to be concerned. So we did a biopsy, and we're waiting on that biopsy result back. Because when I did the biopsy, the tissue that came out with the biopsy appeared to be fatty tumor, which gives me encouragement.
Me too.
That the tumor is in fact a fatty tumor.
Well, that's definitely what we're praying for, and our sweet viewers have been thinking about Buddy too.
Yes.
So whatever happens though, and we're certainly praying it's just a fatty tumor for our dog. I know many of you have probably been through this. Whatever it is, it has to be removed.
Yes, absolutely.
So what's the procedure then?
Well, we'll go in surgically and remove the tumor. We felt another one in that area as well. So when we go in for that surgery for that one that's large, we'll get the smaller one out at that same time.
What's the recovery period for that for a dog?
The biopsy that we did with Buddy recovered instantly. I think the surgery will be the same. 2 or 3 days of recuperation. After the day after surgery or the day of surgery, up, moving, doing the normal activity, eating, and all normal bodily functions.
I'm going to pretend like we're not talking about Buddy when I say this. So if it is not benign, if it is a cancer, the tumor, the concern is what it's connected to. Is that right?
Right. It seemed to have been connected to something. What we do with almost all tumors, if we're going to determine whether there is malignancy or whether it is spread, we take full body x-rays, looking for lesions other places in the body, especially the lungs. So we saw nothing of the sort in the rest of Buddy's scan. We're not able to do the scan like we do with people. We don't have that equipment available. But x-rays are pretty good. And we saw nothing on the radiographic examinations.
I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that. So if you do find something on your dog, you know, we all worry, but just take your dog in and have the doctor look at it.
Right, right. And we had another mass that we had on a dog, and we got that results in, I think, this morning. But it was a hard mass in the face area. And
this is another dog.
Another dog, not Buddy. But we'll see what that result is.
I hope that one's okay too.
Yeah, but we did the long scan, and fortunately we did not see any lesions there as well. So that's the key, is making certain what the tumor mass is, and then finding out whether there's evidence it is spread.
All right, Dr. Jerome Williams, Red Mountain Animal Clinic, thank you.
Okay,
Call me when you get those results.
But it will be good.
Okay. All right, now let's check in with Jay.